two or three philosophies, the educational philosophies that I use and the effectiveness. The first one is I believe that there are times when the teacher becomes a student, and so I do a lot of questioning in my classes and to figure out where they come from musically, what they're listening to, what they're eyeing to, and in this process, I get to know them, and then if I wanted to teach something to them, I kind of use their language, where they come from, in order to implement something. If I see the evidence of that, well, I saw that in many situations where students, after a particular concert, they will say, now I understand where you're coming from. And most importantly, I saw the effectiveness by the way they perform those pieces, etc., etc. The second one, I would say the spirituality about music. The music is not just intellectual, but it's spiritual. And the fact that when we perform, when we play a piece, music speaks to one's soul, like the words of Bach, the edification of the soul. And the effectiveness of that was particular in the concert that we put together for tribute to the late Whitney Houston, and to see all the students engage on performing and playing the character of Whitney Houston on stage, and see the audience responding to all that and calling this concert one of the best tribute ever. The most significant challenge for me was always making sure the communication was clear, and to either from the students to myself and from me to them. The way to address that was to help them to feel comfortable to rephrase a question, or to feel even comfortable to ask a question, or help me myself to develop different ways to say the same thing in order to meet the need of my student. So that has been a long time journey, but with the help of techniques of pedagogy, but also humbling myself and listening to where the students come from, has helped me to develop a better communication. When I say communication, I'm not speaking in terms of the English language, but emotional communication, or body language communication, or even musical communication. Say my experience working with people like Whitney Houston, Rick Minor, and Gladys Knight, and many others. Those three people in particular, and Benjamin Wright, I can't forget him, a mentor in Los Angeles. Those people were, they hired me, and they also became mentors. They taught me how to do many, many things, not just as performers, but as business person. And I think what I brought into this institution, for example, Berklee College of Music, was those years' experience work with this caliber of musicians and artists, and be able to share with the students and to my colleagues what I learned, and implement different techniques on teaching or in the classroom.
Jetro is an educator who loves molding the minds of young aspiring musicians here at Berklee College of Music. I have witnessed Jetro sacrifice many tours and other musical opportunities for his students on many occasions, whether it be because there are a group of students who have been waiting for 2 years to be eligible to take his production class, or whether his roster list is full of students that have signed up for his numerous ensembles and labs for the semester. I have also witnessed Jetro find time out of his busy schedule to participate in a quick dialogue with someone or some students from different parts of the world, and even at times take them under his wings as their mentor. Jetro believes and teaches his students that the key to success in music is innovation, perfection, passion, determination, diversity, and community building. His favorite community building is something that he stresses to everyone, the importance to give back to the community of musicians. I am one of those musicians that he has given back to. I was not even a student at Berklee yet, but he would still find time to meet with me even as a high school student. I remember the day when I emailed Mr. Da Silva to see if he could talk to me a little bit about Berklee College of Music and how it would help me achieve my goal as an aspiring arranger. Not only did Jetro answer those questions, but he also offered to let me sit in on many of his classes at Berklee College of Music. While I was not sitting in his production classes or his ensembles, Jetro would also find time to introduce me to many other faculty members at the college who later too played a key role in my development as a composer and arranger. Later on, I was not only accepted to Berklee College of Music in the fall of 2008, but also received a full tuition scholarship. I truly believe that if it was not for Jetro taking me under his wings at a very young age, I would not have been able to really appreciate Berklee College of Music as one of the leading schools of music technology and innovation in the world. Truly, 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 I would like to thank Jetro for instilling these morals in me, the morals that he has showed so many students, which is to be innovative, pursue it, have perfection, passion, determination, diversity, and always and most importantly, community building.